What if everything you know, everything you see, touch, and experience is not what it seems? What if the entire universe, from the smallest atom to the vast cosmic expanse, is nothing more than a projection of a single, infinite consciousness? This is not speculation. It is one of the oldest and most guarded secrets of the ancient world. The all is mind. A truth so profound that those who truly understand it hold the keys to bending reality itself. For centuries, this knowledge has been hidden in plain sight, encoded in sacred texts, whispered through mystery schools, and buried beneath layers of symbolism. Why? Because those who grasp its meaning awaken to a power beyond imagination. Tonight, we unravel this great mystery. We will journey through ancient wisdom, decode the hidden teachings, and uncover how this truth can shatter limitations and reshape your very existence. Prepare to see reality in a way you never have before. The idea that the all is mind is not a modern concept. It is an echo from the depths of antiquity, a whisper from civilizations long past. This truth has been guarded by mystics, encoded in symbols and veiled in allegories, waiting for those with the wisdom to perceive it. One of the earliest and most profound sources of this knowledge is the Kybalion, a text attributed to the enigmatic Hermes Trismegistus, the legendary figure revered in both Egyptian and Greek traditions. He was called thrice great because he was said to possess mastery over the three great realms, the physical, the mental, and the spiritual. His teachings form the foundation of Hermetic philosophy, and at its very core lies the immutable axiom, the all is mind. But what does this truly mean? To the uninitiated, it may seem like a mere philosophical statement, but to the adepts, the seekers of hidden truths, it is the key to unlocking the very fabric of reality. The Hermeticists taught that the universe is not a collection of random events, nor is it merely a mechanistic system. Instead, it is a vast, living thought form, an emanation of the infinite intelligent consciousness that we call the All. This wisdom is not unique to Hermeticism. Across the world, echoes of this same truth can be found in different traditions. The Vedic sages of India describe Brahman, the infinite formless consciousness, as the ultimate reality from which all things emerge. The ancient Chinese spoke of Wu Wei, the effortless flow of the Tao, which implies that reality is a dynamic, mind-like process rather than a rigid structure. Even in early Christianity, the Gospel of John begins with, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." This word, or logos, is the same universal intelligence spoken of by the ancients. But why has this knowledge been hidden, forgotten, or misunderstood over time? The answer lies in power, both the power to control and the power to liberate. Understanding that reality is a construct of mind means understanding that the limits imposed upon you, whether by society, belief systems, or even your own conditioning, are illusions. Throughout history, those who sought control over the masses ensured that this knowledge remained obscured, shrouded in cryptic teachings, or dismissed as superstition. However, those who have glimpsed the truth have left behind traces, clues scattered like cosmic breadcrumbs. These whispers of ancient wisdom have survived, waiting for those who are ready to awaken. And now we take the next step. If the all is mind, then how does this shape our reality? What are the implications of this truth, and how can it be applied? Let's unravel the mystery further. If the all is mind, then everything Every experience, every object, every law of nature is a projection of consciousness. But not just any consciousness. It is the boundless, infinite mind that births, sustains, and dissolves entire realities. To grasp this, imagine a dream. When you sleep, your mind generates entire landscapes, people, and events. They seem real until you wake up. But what if you never truly woke up? What if the waking world itself is yet another layer of a greater cosmic dream? A dream dreamt by the all? This is what the ancient adepts understood. Reality is not fixed. It is fluid, malleable, shaped by thought and perception. What you believe, what you expect, and what you focus on directly influences the reality you experience. But if this is true, why do we feel trapped by limitations? Why does the world appear solid, unchangeable? The answer lies in vibration. The Hermetic teachings reveal that everything exists on a spectrum of frequency, matter, energy, thought, and spirit. They are all different manifestations of vibration. A rock and a human thought may seem entirely different, but both are just patterns of energy vibrating at different rates. This is why a shift in consciousness, a shift in perception, can alter the course of one's reality. The mind, when focused with precision, can shape the seen from the unseen, much like a sculptor pulling form from formless clay. This principle is not just metaphysical speculation. Quantum physics hints at the same truth. The famous double-slit experiment demonstrated that particles behave differently when observed. It is as if reality responds to awareness itself, as if consciousness plays an active role in shaping the material world. The ancients already knew this. The Hermeticists taught that by understanding the laws of the mind, one could wield reality like an artist wields a brush. Buddhist monks use meditation to influence the body's chemistry. Shamans enter altered states of consciousness to traverse dimensions beyond the ordinary. Even modern psychology affirms that belief systems can alter perception and experience. But here is the paradox. While the all is mind, you, too, are an expression of the all. This means your mind is a microcosm of the great cosmic mind. The same power that animates galaxies flows through your thoughts, your emotions, your very being. And yet, most people remain unaware of this, trapped in mental prisons of limitation. What if you could awaken? What if you could begin to consciously shape your reality rather than merely reacting to it? That is the next piece of the puzzle. If reality is truly mental, then what hidden forces shape the world we experience? And how can we align with this knowledge to transcend the ordinary? Let's continue. If the all is mind, then why do most people struggle to shape their reality? Why do fear, suffering, and limitation persist in a universe supposedly governed by thought? The answer is hidden in a fundamental truth. The mind is a mirror. Your external world is a direct reflection of your internal state. The thoughts you repeat, the emotions you dwell in, the beliefs you hold, all of these crystallize into the experiences you attract. But here's the catch. Most people are unaware of their deeper mental patterns. They unknowingly manifest fears, doubts, and unconscious programming passed down from society, culture, and ancestry. The ancient adepts understood this principle well. They knew that to master reality, one must first master the inner world. The alchemists called this process the Great Work, a transformation of the base elements of the mind into something refined, luminous, and powerful. This is where mental transmutation comes in. The Hermeticists taught that everything exists on a spectrum, from ignorance to wisdom, from chaos to order, from suffering to liberation. If reality is mental, then transformation is not only possible, it becomes inevitable for those who understand and wield this knowledge. By shifting your thoughts, emotions, and focus, you begin to alter your vibration, and in doing so, you change your reality. Fear and doubt, which vibrate at low frequencies, constrict the natural flow of energy, limit perception, and keep one bound in repetitive cycles of struggle. In contrast, confidence and clarity resonate at higher frequencies, expanding awareness, opening unseen doors, and aligning the self with meaningful synchronicities. At the highest level, pure intention, focused thought, and unwavering belief serve as the architects of reality itself, subtly bending the illusion of the physical world to match the will of the conscious mind. But be warned, the all is neutral. It does not judge, it simply reflects. If one dwells in limitation, limitation will manifest. If one dwells in expansion, expansion will unfold. This is why blind affirmations alone do not work. One must embody the state of mind they wish to manifest. The great mystics, magicians, and sages of history mastered this truth. The mystics of Kabbalah spoke of the Ein Sof, the limitless mind of God, and taught that by aligning with it, one could tap into boundless creation. The yogis of the East understood that through deep meditation, they could transcend the illusion of separateness and merge with the divine mind, experiencing unity with all that is. The ancient Egyptian priests encoded this same wisdom into their sacred temples, inscribing the timeless phrase, "Man, know thyself, and you shall know the gods," a reminder that self-knowledge is the key to unlocking the divine within. In every tradition, the message is the same. You are not merely a passenger in reality. You are a creator of it. Yet, there is one final mystery. If everything is mind, then how does one break free from the unconscious programs that govern thought? How does one take the driver's seat and begin consciously shaping their destiny? If the all is mind, then you are not merely a bystander in existence. You are an architect of reality. But how does one move from theory to mastery? How does one consciously shape their destiny rather than being shaped by unconscious forces? The key lies in mental transmutation, the art of shifting thought patterns, emotions, and vibrational frequencies to align with higher states of being. This is the hidden mechanism behind true manifestation, inner alchemy, and spiritual evolution. Most people live on autopilot, reacting to their thoughts and emotions without realizing they have the power to direct them. The first step to mastery is awareness, becoming the observer. Sitting in stillness each day to witness your thoughts without judgment reveals the internal patterns shaping your life. By simply observing, you weaken unconscious conditioning and begin reclaiming control. For 7 days, challenge yourself. Every time a self-limiting thought arises, pause and ask, who is thinking this thought? This question shifts you from identifying with the thought to aligning with the awareness behind it. Once awareness is established, the next principle is the law of mental vibration, understanding that thoughts are not just ideas but energetic frequencies. Lower vibrations like fear, doubt, and anger constrict your reality, while higher frequencies such as love, gratitude, and confidence expand it. Each morning, take a few minutes to reset your energy. Close your eyes. Visualize golden light radiating from your heart. Breathe deeply and feel gratitude. This simple act elevates your frequency and aligns your day with higher possibilities. Incorporate sacred sound as well. Mantras, chants, and solfeggio frequencies like 528 Hz or 432 Hz help reprogram your mental field and awaken dormant potentials. From here, realize the mind follows focus. Whatever you concentrate on expands. If you feed fear, it flourishes. If you feed abundance, it grows. Begin each day by setting a conscious intention. Decide in advance the state of being you will embody, such as clarity or strength. Reaffirm it throughout your day and watch how reality responds. Guard your mental space vigilantly. Limit exposure to negative media, people, or environments that promote limitation. Instead, fill your surroundings with empowering symbols, sounds, and messages that reinforce elevated thought patterns. To take the leap from wishing to becoming, embody the principle of acting as if. The subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. Visualize your highest self, strong, wise, abundant, and step into that identity now. Breathe, move, and express as if you already are who you aspire to be. This consistent embodiment reshapes your energetic blueprint. Use the mirror each night to speak to yourself as that version, imprinting new commands into your subconscious and solidifying your transformation. And beyond all methods lies the ultimate key: silence. In stillness, the mind dissolves into the all, where true power, intuition, and inspiration reside. Spend time each day in complete silence. No thoughts, no distractions, just pure presence. In this sacred space, you tune into the intelligence of the universe itself. By applying these principles, you cease to be a prisoner of unconscious thought and become a conscious sculptor of reality. Each moment becomes a portal through which you shape the unseen. But remember, the mind is infinite and mastery is a lifelong path. The only question that remains is, what reality will you choose to create? Everything you have ever experienced, your victories, your failures, your desires, and your fears, has been shaped by one fundamental truth: the all is mind. The universe is not something outside of you. It is a vast, intelligent consciousness, and your mind is an extension of it. You are both the observer and the creator. The question is not whether you are shaping reality, but how you are shaping it. If your thoughts are chaotic, your world will reflect chaos. If your thoughts are intentional, your world will align with intention. The hidden masters, the mystics, the great sages, they all understood this secret. They knew that to master the mind was to master existence itself. But knowledge alone is not enough. Only those who apply this truth will ever unlock its power. So ask yourself, what mental patterns are shaping your reality right now? Are they elevating you, or are they keeping you trapped? And most importantly, what will you choose to create from this moment forward? The universe awaits your answer. If this message resonates with you, let's take this journey deeper. Share your thoughts in the comments. What insights stood out to you? And if you're ready to unlock even greater mysteries, subscribe and join us as we unveil more hidden wisdom. Your mind is the key. The question is, will you use it?